So it's gonna start by 5 minutes past. So we just got 2 minutes left. Yeah, yeah, I see you, Dr. Money. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Yeah, guys, please let's keep tapping, let's keep sharing to people, to friends. Yeah, thank you guys, thank you. Oh, Mickey, thank you. Yeah, guys, in less than 1 minute we'll be starting now. Yeah, thank you for sharing the live. Osita, thank you. Oshaki, thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We'll be starting the webinar now. I just want to say welcome once again, everyone. And on this live stream, I'll be sharing just giving a walk down of my e-commerce journey and few tips and the basic tips for you guys to be able to start your e-commerce journey in 2026, because it's never too late to start e-commerce, and especially Amazon FBA, which is um, one of the most vibrant e-commerce in the whole world. Yep. But can we also hear me, please? Can we just confirm if you guys can hear me before I proceed? Just double checking so I wouldn't just be talking and oh yeah, okay. Thank you so much for confirming, Dante. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So just to begin this webinar, I'll just be giving a little introduction about myself and a little, story about myself, how I started my e-commerce journey and how I was able to get here. So basically, I've done quite a lot of businesses. I own a real estate business. I do forex trading, crypto trading as well. But at some point, I'll be like, I think it's high time I need to venture into a different type of business to, to just divert some kind of capital to start something new as a side hustle. But at the long run, I this is now my main hustle, and my other businesses just feels like a side hustle right now. And I'll just be sharing my journey, how I was able to scale from zero and now to over 7 figures on doing Amazon FBA alone. And it's not been it hasn't been an easy journey anyways, because hitting 7 figures selling something online is actually not easy. I would say that I wouldn't say it's an easy thing to do. And in less than 3 years, we've been able to make over £1 million in sales doing just Amazon FBA by selling products, not courses. And let me just emphasize on that. So all we do basically on Amazon FBA is selling products. We don't sell courses. So when I sell over £1 million in sales, emphasis on product alone, not courses. So yeah, we've sell quite a range of products whereby people have some kind of idea. Most of the things you guys buy from Amazon are being sold by people like us. And are you guys aware that most things you buy from Amazon are not actually sold by Amazon themselves? That over 80% of what is being sold by Amazon are sold by people like us, we the third party sellers. I know a lot of you guys might not be aware of that, but that's how actually it works. But Amazon just makes it feel it's Amazon. But if you check the seller history, maybe the seller information, then you'll be able to determine the name of the seller that was selling that kind of product. And you guys might have even gotten one of my product before, and yeah, obviously, Because with Amazon FBA, you don't have to do any marketing, any ads or anything. You just have to sell what you're selling. And right now, less than 3 years, I've been able to scale my business from zero to over seven figures with no advertisement, with no courses. So, so let me just emphasis on no courses, just product alone. And why I created Seller Guide, obviously, is to encourage new people that want to come into e-commerce, to let them know e-commerce is still working, because I know quite a lot of people have given up on selling product online. They'll be like, yeah, why do I need to sell online? Or let me just keep on with my job. Obviously, just keep up with your job, but you can start this as a side hustle as well. And if it eventually turns something big, obviously you should venture into it and make it your main hustle. Yeah, welcoming everyone for joining again. Yeah, the main reason why we create Seller Guide is to save you time, money, frustration, and you don't have to learn the hard way like we are, like most people, most successful e-commerce sellers did. So you don't have to waste money on what is not actually necessary. You don't have to watch quite a lot of YouTube videos, start making research of what is not necessary, learning what is not what won't actually work for you, wasting your time on learning rubbish, I would say. So, and frustration as well, because at the end of the day, you might end up buying what is not working, and you'll be like, yeah, I'm frustrated about e-commerce, just want to stop this, let me go back to my 9 to 5. But I can bet with you, e-commerce is still working and it's still making people have good sales. That's what I do full time. My other businesses is now a side hustle, I can tell you for free. So yeah, and in this webinar today, I'll be giving us introduction to Amazon FBA, how to set up your FBA accounts, time to do field product research, sourcing and suppliers, and how the progression is. So, do anyone here has any idea about Amazon FBA? Has anyone done Amazon FBA before, or any time of e-commerce, be it eBay, drop shipping, everything? Has anyone done that before here? Yeah, I want to see some answers in the comment. Has anyone done any form of e-commerce before? Maybe it's successful or failed or still trying or still pushing? Yes, okay. Oh, thank you for reposting, Satosin. Thank you. And guys, we can as well repost as well. Yep. Yes, okay. Some people have done it before. I've done. Oh, Leah said I've done e-commerce. Oh, okay. Yeah. So basically, if you've done e-commerce, one of the major thing there that, and if anyone that have done it before, are you guys still doing it now, or have you quit or at some point? I think. Oh, so people that have done still doing FBA. Oh yeah, good engineer family. I know. I used to do FBA. Yeah, good man. Yeah, but so yeah, so in my next slide, I'll be talking about the major challenges people face in e-commerce and why most people actually, feel I quit. What? I think I missed the comment. Someone said I quit, got tired of shipping. Yeah, absolutely. One of the overwhelming side of e-commerce is actually fulfillment to customers, because everyone prays to have much sales, have have a good sales, have good customer service and everything. But one of the overwhelming part of this journey is your fulfillment, and that is what Amazon FBA has gotten for you. Uh, and one of the hard truth is 70% of e-commerce sellers fail. 70% of people fail doing e-commerce, and I've just picked out, the major reason why people fail. I'm just gonna explain in brief of why it's like that. So one of the mistake people do is picking the wrong product, right? And how do people pick wrong product? So people basically go for what they have passion for. For guys that goes to gym, or maybe some watch football, they'll be like, they want to sell what they do, maybe gym wears or maybe football kits, something like that. So, but e-commerce does not actually work like that. Just go with the trend of what is actually selling, and just pick it up from there. Don't go with what you like. Go for people what people are actually buying. So, yep. And the mistake number two people do underestimate is the cost of things, because some people do the cost of buying, cost of selling, but they didn't factor in the cost of shipment, because the cost of shipment from supplier down to you, the cost of fulfillment, and at the end of the day, they run out of cash because all the money, all the profit is going into shipment, and because they didn't factor that in from the beginning. And mistake number three is product sourcing and quality control. So most people do wrong sourcing from the beginning, and that will lead to your product sourcing. And what the quality control means is, if you're selling fake product, obviously you're going to have high return rate, and high return rate is nothing good for business. So you have to make sure you're selling 100% quality product from the start, whereby that would minimize your return rate. And the poor cash flow is, some people when they start maybe their e-commerce business from the start, they want to take out their profit straight away. Maybe they make maybe 2 grand in profit, they want to take everything out. They don't really think about the reinvestment of the business, how the business will grow. They just want to take out all the profit, and obviously that would definitely crush your business. And and mistake number five I see there is the unrealistic expectation. So people want to invest 1 grand and make 10 grand by the end of the month, which is obviously not possible. And realistically, that is nowhere possible for a real business. What a real business does is give you little margin, you reinvest and you grow from there. So everyone starts small and you keep growing big. But some people want to start with zero capital, and obviously at the end of the day they want to have big income, big profit at the end of the month. Obviously you won't compare someone that actually have a product or inventory worth 1 grand and someone that have inventory worth 10 grand. Obviously you guys can't make the same profit. That is not possible. You guys can have the same profit. And mistake number six there is lack of consistency. Some people, get tired at the end of the day when they keep doing wrong things, keep selling wrong products. They can't stay consistent. Like they'll be like, yeah, let me just back out, and that's what people feel. And the last one is basically and especially for Amazon FBA sellers. If you don't have the quite good knowledge or someone to put you through, in the right way, Amazon is really strict with their policy. I don't know why they keep restricting the live. Research. Yep. So Amazon is really strict with their policy. So any little mistake might lead to account suspension or policy violation, and you may get your account deactivated. And I wouldn't say one good thing, because one thing about Amazon is, once your account is being deactivated, well, now can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I think I'm back on now. I'm back on. Yeah, I don't know why they keep restricting the live. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think you guys can hear me now. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, okay. Background noise. I don't know where that's coming from, but is there any background noise or something? Yeah, I think I'm on the mistake number four, mistake number seven, the policy violation. So Amazon is very strict with their you need to do anti active noise cancellation, blah blah blah. Hey, let me see. Yeah, but can you guys hear me though? Or is the background noise is it very much? Is it very loud? Please, guys, let's see that from the comment section. We can hear you. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So the mistake number seven is okay. Yeah, maybe we can still work with that if it's not that much. So the mistake number seven is the policy violation because Amazon is really strict with their violation, because they suspend account easily, and once your account has been suspended, believe you me, you won't be able to sign up any Amazon seller account anymore. Once you're being restricted, or maybe once your account has been deactivated, you won't be able to sign up any account anymore. And the next slide I'll be talking about Amazon FBA itself. So please take note of this mistake, and if you've done any of this before, if you want to go into e-commerce again, make sure you avoid all these mistakes to make sure you're doing it right. So Amazon, what is Amazon FBA? So FBA basically stands for fulfillment by Amazon. So like what Leah said the other time, whereby the reason why she stopped her e-commerce business was because of fulfillment. Remove that phone. Okay, let me try like this. Is it better now? Let me see this. Let me increase the volume. Yeah. Is it better now? Yeah. What Amazon FBA stands for is fulfillment by Amazon. That is what FBA stands for, fulfillment by Amazon. And if anything will be happening, regarding you want to scale your business, obviously you want to outsource some things to people, and one of the best thing to outsource is the fulfillment. So with Amazon FBA, when you order the product from your supplier, it gets delivered to you. You are selling physical product. You are not selling anything online. You're not selling pictures. You are selling physical product that when you order, it delivers to your maybe office, warehouse, or maybe if you're using your house as your office, then your house. Then you send every product to Amazon warehouse, and when a customer makes an order, Amazon does the picking, packing, shipment, and they handle the customer service as well. So one of the good thing is you don't have to worry about fulfillment, and all you need to do is to track your sales on your Amazon seller dashboard. Just track your sales, see how many profits you're making, and you go from there. And one of the key benefits of your Amazon FBA is obviously you have access to Amazon over 300 million customer base, because Amazon is like the biggest e-commerce in the whole world. I'm very sure of that. But if there is any e-commerce platform bigger than Amazon, please let me know in the comment section. Because and all your product will be eligible for Prime delivery. So for everyone here that has Prime, that you guys are Prime customers, that you order something from Amazon and get it next day, that's been ordered from an FBA seller, because you get our product next day. And and obviously this can build you to a passive income as well, because you get your sales every day. There is no day without sale, because people keep buying stuff from Amazon. There is no single day without sales. You would have an average sales per day, and you can work from anywhere, hours. Like someone like me, I spend like maybe 1 to 2 hours on my business every day, and I feel that's something really sounds reasonable. spending 1 to 2 hours every day on your business is something I feel everyone should be able to spend on their businesses for it to grow. You start small, then you grow big. So don't come into the business with a big intention. Obviously we have a bigger goal, right? But start small, then grow big. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask a quick question, right, from everyone. I just want to see the answer in the comment section. So if you were to invest in 2026, right, I said I do have a real estate business. I do crypto trading as well, forex trading, and Amazon FBA. So which of these three businesses would you want to invest in 2026 if you do want to invest? Which of these businesses do you think you would invest in? Yeah, I'm just in the comments. The three of them. Yep. Okay. I should have said the three of them. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. Amazon sounds more convincing. I might add crypto to it. Okay. Amazon estate and real estate. Okay. Yep. Okay, materialist case episode, FBA and real estate. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think I've just created the pool, right? I've just created the pool on the screen. Can we all see the pool I created on the screen? Can we see the pool I created on the screen? Yeah, okay, people go. I have one on Amazon FBA. Okay. Okay. We have 30 seconds left for the vote. Just want to see the top I'm going to say there. So which of these would you want to go for? Real estate, Amazon FBA, or Forex? Yeah, I think we have equal vote on real estate and Amazon FBA. We have 7 seconds left. Okay, Amazon FBA is leading. Yeah, okay, good. I think the highest vote we have is on Amazon FBA. To be honest, Amazon FBA wins the pool, right? I want to go for Forex. Obviously, King Francis, you can actually go for Forex. Forex is actually good as well. But one of the honest truth people don't know about Forex is, we have a Forex trader here. I am one, and I think Leah is a Forex trader as well. So she has more idea about, Forex trading. So what people don't actually know is people feel, real estate, big business, blah, blah, blah. But what people tends to not know about real estate is realistically, a professional in real estate, people that have been in it for long will tell you it only generates between 7 to 10%, not the way people advertise it online, making it look like real estate is the end of the world, right? It only gives you between 7 to 10% ROI at the end of the year if you're doing real estate in the Western world. That's realistically figures. And for Forex, give you annual return of between 10 to 30%. It averagely 1 to 3 per month. If you trade Forex very well, you know what I'm saying. That is how it is. But all these things are not formulated by me. This is from Google. You can go on Google and search as well, or maybe your AI ChatGPT ask about the average ROI for all these kind of businesses. But for Amazon FBA, it can give you between 100 to 300% at the end of the year, averagely between 15 to 30% every month. That is how Amazon FBA can be. So which is why I would prefer for passive income. For me, I would go for Amazon FBA because obviously I want something with bigger ROI. Real estate is good. I wouldn't dispute that. Real estate is really good as well. But you can consider the kind of passive income Amazon e-commerce in general can give to you to real estate. Nah, you won't be able to stand on real estate and waiting 10% at the end of the year. That's the max 10% at the end of the year. So yeah, so the workflow of how Amazon FBA works is when you get your product, it gets delivered to you. You label your product, then you list to Amazon. So your job ends here, listing to Amazon, or list your product. This is where your job ends. Then you send to Amazon. Oh yeah, let me say this. This is where your job ends. You get your product from your supplier, from your wholesaler. You list your product on Amazon. You send to Amazon. Then Amazon undo all of this for you. They store the product. They tell you, yeah, you shipped in 5 shampoo, 3 conditioners, 5 lipstick. When customer makes an order, Amazon does the picking, packing for you, shipment, delivered to customer next day. Customer is happy. You get your money in your dashboard. So yeah, on Amazon FBA model, we have 2 types of Amazon FBA. We have the reseller model and the private label. So the private label, but majorly today we'll be talking about more on the reselling model, because that is like the most easiest and require less capital to start, because reselling model is actually selling what is actually selling before on Amazon. I'm not sure if anyone guessed what I mean by that. Buying and selling existing well-known brand products on Amazon. Do anyone know what I mean by that? Yeah, thank you, Happy, for saying yes. So, do you all get the explanation, or is it just Happy, or should I just say yes? So, product like maybe HP, Samsung, PlayStation. For beauty, maybe L'Oreal, Rimmel. For gaming, you have Razer. Product that is already known on Amazon. That is what we are selling using reseller model. But when it comes to private label, selling well-known brand, yeah. But when it comes to private label, right, most people go to China, to build your own products. But in terms of that, you have to do marketing to be able to bring your product back onto life, because you have to do some marketing, let people know what you're selling, run some ads, sometimes go on video, pay some influencers to be able to market your product, because people don't actually know you. They don't want to know your brand. But you would actually want to invest in what people are already buying before, selling, Samsung, selling PlayStation, selling makeup, selling beauty products. On the brands people have actually known. But imagine you trying to create your own lipstick right now with your own name, maybe with King Francis lipstick. Obviously, me going on Amazon, I wouldn't search for King Francis lipstick, where I know Mark is there, Nas is there, L'Oreal is there, Maybelline is there. Then why would I be going for King? I don't even know him. So you get what I mean. So you need quite a lot of marketing to be able to launch out a private label, which is why what I'll be focusing today will be majorly on reselling model. So that comes with lower capital, and you get your ROI as soon as possible. But don't get me wrong, private label is good. When people get to know your product, then you can obviously scale high, because you'll be the only one selling that product using private label. But you need quite a lot of capital to be able to start that kind of business. But reselling, low capital, low risk, because people already know the brands you are actually buying. Yeah, and this is the little roadmap on how to start your business. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you can obviously take a screenshot so you can have an idea. Let me just move my face up a bit so you can have a clear idea of how it works. So step 1 is setting up a business, because this is actually a business. You are not doing any. You have to register your business, have your business account. This is not self-employed. You're actually training to be to set up your own business entirely. Setting up your business. So have a business bank account. Then you create your Amazon seller account. If you want to take a screenshot of this, I'll be showing us a sample of how Amazon seller account looks like. How to set it up, just briefly, and you can go from there. It's very easy to set up. And step number 2, learn the product analysis software What we use basically for analysis is seller amp and keeper. This one here, let me just highlight this one. This one here. This is what we use for, and I'll be showing us a brief of how these softwares look like and how we use them as well. Avoid generic listing, product that has, that the price has been volatile, obviously avoid that one. Amazon, if you see Amazon is selling that product itself, Amazon itself is selling, I would avoid that kind of product as a new seller as well. Then okay, back to this. Step number 3, source your first product. But why sourcing as well? You need to ungate. What is called ungating is before you can actually sell the brand, right? Maybe you want to sell HP. Let me use HP as an example. Before you can sell HP brand, you need to actually request to be able to sell that product. So sell that brand entirely. You need to request. So what does Amazon need to ungate for a brand? I will show that very soon. So obviously what they need is an invoice, basically a proper invoice from HP or any authorized seller of HP. Then once it's been ungated for you, you source your product from your suppliers or wholesalers. Then you start sourcing. Then step number 4, when you source your product being delivered to you, right, you ship to your Amazon, and we should aim to make your sales within the first 15 days. If you ship to Amazon warehouse, you should aim to make your first sales within 15 days. And after making your first sales, what do we need to do? Expand the product, get more product, and try to ungate for more brands, buy more brand things, send to Amazon. Obviously, do your analysis properly before you buy any product. Then within 90 days of Amazon FBA, you should be able to make £10,000 in sales. You should be able to make £10,000 in sales using under 90 days. Most people have been able to do this. Most of my current students as well have been able to hit £10,000 in less than 90 days of starting a business. And obviously, I wouldn't say after hitting this you have to withdraw the profit. No, reinvest, so at least your business can actually grow bigger. What I tell people is, while reinvesting, I wouldn't tell you to leave your current job and jump on this straight away. Obviously, take this as a side hustle. Take that as a side hustle, and when you feel confident about this, I think this is actually generating good income, good profit, you can take maybe 20% and you still do okay with the business. Obviously, then that's when you'll be like, yeah, let me leave my current job and let me go to this properly. Obviously, this is what I do full time now, and selling products alone. I don't sell courses. So yeah, when you hit £10,000 in sales, what do we need to do? Source better, go bigger, go wider, source faster, learn on getting for key brands as well. Then you go into the step 6, whereby you need to hire a VA, a sourcing assistant that will be able to, when you generate about capital of £5,000 in capital, you should be thinking of hiring a sourcing assistant to be able to help you to source. That's what they will do, 9 to 5. So but from the start, right, I wouldn't tell you to employ a VA within the UK. So obviously get someone from outside the UK that you can pay cheaper, someone from Philippines, other countries, Nigeria, anywhere. So that's welcome in, Vivian. How you doing, Vivian? Welcome in. So basically get a VA outside the UK, whereby you can pay cheaper and go from there. Train your VA in the best way. What you need them to do. Basically, VA is just like your PA, but virtually. You're welcome in, Vivian. I see you. Yeah. And a good VA should be able to help you eat between 10 grand to 15,000 in a month. That is what actually a good VA should do. So a good VA should be able to help you eat 10,000 to 15,000 every month in sales. Yeah, this is just a quick snapshot, basic snapshot of how your seller account will look like. This is where your sales history will be, payment summary, manage your order, pending, unshipped. You don't have to really worry about all of this because Amazon handles all the shipment. So if it says unshipped, just know Amazon will ship it when it's time. So you don't have to actually worry about all of this. So this is just a quick snapshot of how this looks like. So I was talking about on getting earlier on. So for on getting up for a brand, so what Amazon need is an invoice that contain all of these details. So Amazon requires an invoice that's within 90 days, within 180 days, that include the details of the buyer. Maybe you want to engage for HP, right? You get product from HP directly, or maybe your verified supplier containing the details. Maybe Amazon can bring them, or email them to let them know, did they get this product from you, or is it an edited invoice, just to confirm. So that go from there. Your details of your business have to be on it as well. Then buy at least 10 units of the product. So let's say you wanna on it for HP. You can buy maybe little as their HP mouse, right? Maybe around £10. Buy 10 units of this. Then use that invoice for on getting. Then obviously more with that kind of invoice, if you get approved, you put your email there and your number, the same email and number you used to sign up on your seller account. So with that one, once you get approved, that means you can sell any product on that HP. So you don't have to ungate for every product you want to list. So once you've used a product to ungate for a brand, then obviously you would be able to sell any product under that brand. So are we with me up to this moment? If you decide to stop 9 to 5 job and focus on your FBA, do you still need a VA? Yeah, obviously you need a VA. So just gonna answer that question quickly, because everyone wants to expand, right? And for you to expand, you need to outsource some things. You can't source alone, right? Let your VA do the sourcing while you think of meeting new suppliers, going for trade shows, meeting manufacturers, speaking to brands, while you focus on other things. And obviously you want to build a business of yourself, not you in the business. So it's different things when you want to build a business, you in it and building and work. Oh yeah, there's a difference between you working in your business and working on your business. So obviously you don't want to work in the business. That is when you source every day yourself. But when you work on the businesses, let them do the rest of the business while you do the outsourcing, where you do the expansion of the business, while you think of expansion of your business. So yeah, obviously you need a VA, even multiple VAs. Yeah, obviously, I'm sure everyone wants to work on the business, not in the business. So I'm sure everyone wants to work. Or do anyone here wants to work in the business? Let me know in the comment, please. If anyone here wants to work in the business. Do anyone here wants to work in the business or on the business? I'm not seeing no comment. I prefer on the business myself. Yeah, obviously everyone wants to work on the business because you want to have your flexibility. You want to travel anytime you want to. Obviously when you go to some extent as well, you have to employ people in the UK to come, do the labeling for you, do everything, so you can actually work properly on the business. So you think of everyone. Yeah, thank you, Vivian. Everyone wants an easy life, basically. Easy life. You don't want to keep waking up in the morning 9 to 5, start sourcing for products. So basically what I do is on my business, when my VA currently, I have quite a lot of VAs though. I have 4 VAs at the moment, and I have some employees in the UK as well, within the UK, that help me with my labeling when I have big massive shipments. So they come around to help me with my labeling. So for my VAs, right, what they do is they do their job 9 to 5, sourcing. That is what they get paid for. And me, what I do is basically I have a manager VA as well that reviews everything my other VAs has done, add it to cart, but she has a limit on what she can spend, so I have to authorize what she can actually spend, if that order should go through or not. So obviously we want to work we want to work on the business. I want to work. I want the business to work for me. Obviously, when you're working on the business, right, and you refuse to hire me, when you actually work on the we actually work on your business, obviously the business will end up working for you. So that's it. So yeah, your product research, right? So basically, to be able to research a product, as I said earlier, we need 2 softwares, which are basically Seller Amp and Keeper, and that one enables you to these I wouldn't say beginner friendly tools, right? Because that's what everyone uses, from expert to beginner to people that have been there for years. ever at the start of business, you need to work in. Yeah, obviously, you need to understand the business from the start, right? Which is why I said you need to hit at least 10k in sales. That means you've done quite a lot of mistakes. You've done any mistakes you want to do for you to hit 10k in sales. You've done quite a lot of mistakes in the business. Do some errors. Quite a lot of things before you can hit 10k in sales, because 10k in sales less than 90 days is not actually easy. I will tell you for free, but 98% of my students have been able to hit 10k in less than 3 months. So obviously, because we actually know what route to pass, what stone to press on, the footprints for you to go through to be able to achieve that. Yeah. So in this one, these are the basic tools. So these tools are good, right? The keeper and seller arm, these are good. So this is just a little snapshot of how seller amp looks like. Just a crop of how seller amp looks like. So this tells you estimated sales. So which is why I said, if you remember when I said reselling model, we are selling a product that's actually selling on Amazon currently, not introducing new product, right? So which is what I'm focusing on today, reselling aspect of it. So we can see this product is actually selling 1,000 already. So obviously we have other factors to put in place. Maybe check how many sellers are selling this kind of product. Check if Amazon is on the listing, then factor in where to buy it and at a reasonable price for you to be able to make profits. And I'll be showing us maybe one or two products today on one of two good products today, whereby you can actually buy them and go from there. So obviously, what to look for, you need to check for the high demanding, low competition, lightweight, profit margin. So what we're looking for is, buy something for lower and sell at high. That's what we're looking for. Buy cheap products from our suppliers, from our wholesalers, then sell at high. So on a good view of seller harm, I know this might look like nonsense, right? Which is why I made this little screenshot earlier on. So here is just a little estimated sales for this product. Estimated sales, selling 300 per month. This is the sales price. We didn't put the cost price because we don't know how much you're gonna get that for. So depending on the cost price, that determines. Forget about the guy up there. You go and tell him I can. So yeah. So depending on the cost price, that's when you are able to determine your ROI. So you need to check out for get this product for a good price from a reasonable from a legit wholesalers or supplier. Then we go from there. So yeah, I know. So this here is at the least. I don't know if you can see the screenshot to the right, right? The right here is showing you the list of sellers that are selling this product. If showing us here, we have 10 sellers selling. We have we have about 6 FBA including Amazon EU, then 4 FBM seller. So in this case, I wouldn't care much about FBM sellers because FBA sellers have more priority over them because we have our product eligible for Prime next day. So and most customers in the UK would be not in the UK, even around the world, are mostly Prime customers because they want to receive their product next day. So when you order next day, most products are going from an FBA seller, which is why we have more priority over them. So I would only count the FBA sellers there as my competitors if you're going for FBA. So I would just regard them as my competitors. I wouldn't really regard FBM sellers as my competitor. So yep. And sourcing for suppliers, if you want to get suppliers, right, to start from local suppliers. That's what I advise people. Don't go overseas starting a new business. Most of my suppliers are within the UK or EU. That's what I've gone for in the most. I haven't gone outside EU before, despite I'm a 7-figure Amazon business owner. I haven't gone outside EU before. It's just within the UK and EU alone in max. So most of my suppliers come from local. Try to go for trade shows. I think they do in Birmingham. They do some kind of trade shows for suppliers and wholesalers whereby they bring their product. I go there every now and then, to meet suppliers, meet them face to face. Try the products, feel the product, have a nice chat with them. From there you will know if Spring Fair. Thank you, Vivian. They do Spring Fair, Autumn Fair. I live in Birmingham, so it's quite easy for me to always go there, always to was there? Yeah, I was there in February as well, Vivian. I was there. I'm always there. So yeah, guys, meet Vivian here as well. She's an FBA seller as well, and she's been in the business for a couple of years as well. Yeah, I'm always there. Yeah, I'm always there at the trade show. So yeah, that's where you do, meet your wholesalers from. And thanks for joining the Vivian. Thanks for coming in. So, meet local wholesalers. Don't think of China straight away. Like, oh yeah, I want to start FBA business from you're going to China. No, it doesn't work that way. Start from your local. We have the local wholesalers that have access to brand directly. They buy in bulk from the brand because we can meet up the brand MOQ, right? So most of the bigger brands, they would rather want to sell to wholesalers. They don't really like e-commerce people like that. They were, yeah, they want to sell to people that have more stores, blah 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 blah. And you have to, but obviously with me, I've been able to have some access to some brands, and we're dealing directly, based depending on how big the business is and how you present yourself to the brand, you might be able to, eat some luck on signing up some trade account with them. But as a new seller, I would say find your local suppliers, whereby you would be able to, have access to them. They import in bulk. You buy from them, have access to go to their warehouse, test the product, see the products, bring them on phone, check them online, make sure they are, registered, make sure they are legit, and the product is, authentic as well. Because Amazon don't joke with counterfeit product. Once it's a counterfeit product and the customer complains, obviously you get a flag, you get a strike. And if that keeps coming up, Amazon might end up deactivating your account. So yeah, that's the honest truth. Amazon might end up deactivating your account. So when you are able to find your suppliers online, maybe online or trade shows, anywhere, there are a lot of suppliers online, depending on the kind of product you want to go for. So when you're able to find the good suppliers, compare to Amazon price, see if the price is really worth it, if you want to go for it. If you eventually go for the product you want to go for, it's been delivered to you, obviously you need to list the product. Remember, I talked about ungating. You need to ungate for the brand first before you're able to sell the brand. So ungating, some brand requires 100 in the UK, right? But mostly requires on a 10. Most common brand requires 10. But bigger brands, now it requires 100 and blah 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 blah. So, but if you have a legit invoice, you would be able to ungate for this brand. And quite easy, you'll be able to ungate. Ungating might be quite of challenging from the start, to be honest. It's kind of the most challenging part, but we will be able to guide you through the steps and make sure you are able to, engage, motivate, tell you where to tell you where to get your product from to be able to get an easy ungate. And at the end of the day, when you actually make 13 sales, Amazon would give you access to more brands, whereby you would be able to ungate for these brands automatically without stress, without getting an invoice. Sometimes you just click on it and they'll tell you you've been ungated for this brand based on your sales performance. That happens a lot. So yeah, for auto ungating, that really works for me as well, because I end up getting auto ungated on most of this brand based on my sales. And yeah, that's it. And what are the startup kits to start this business? Obviously, I got that auto ungating today. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you for joining in. AY, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So that's how it actually works, right? So you get auto ungating on most of the brand. And guys, you can connect with AY. AY is one of my students as well, and it's been really doing well, right? It's been doing really great in this business. So your Amazon selling account costs you yeah, welcome in Jomi, I see you. So your seller account costs you £30. It's £25, but plus VAT it takes you to about £30. Then keeper costs you about £29 as well, and seller arm costs you about $19. That's about maybe £15 or thereabout in the conversion, but they only put charge of dollars there, so conversion should be about 15-16 pounds. So don't worry too much about all these subscriptions, because at the end of the day your business would be able to foot in all this bill without you stressing. So when these subscriptions will be deducting from your business, you wouldn't even know, because you just your business, there will always be money in your bank account, just keep going and not coming in. They will at some point, because that's what a good proper cash flow management deals with. You have to have some money in your bank account always for all the subscriptions. You have to have a system. You can't do it with your phone. No, you have to have a system and a printer because you have to print out the labels. So I'm gonna need printer too. Yeah, you will need printer, bro. Like you will honestly need a printer to print out your labels so you can print on to be able to print out the labels to stick on your products. So you obviously need a printer. So are we with me? Do we get the all do we get everything I've been saying so far? How do we have any questions so far before I proceed? Do we have any questions so far? Or are we with me? Are we on the same page? I want to see some chat in the comment section. Are we on the same page? Make I go start look for office space right now. Yeah, oh thank you, Aisha. I said you can start up. Oh yeah. So the startup kit, the seller account is your Amazon selling account, right? Because for Amazon you have the customer account whereby you place order from. Well, we have the Amazon seller account as well. I'll be showing us in a bit how it looks like. The Keeper is one of the softwares for analysis. Seller Amp as well is a software for analysis as well to analyze. So it's software. Seller Amp gives you a snapshot. So I showed Seller Amp here the other time, right? So this is how Seller Amp looks like. So yeah, there are quite a lot of videos online. Yeah, bro, you need LLC to register for this. You can start as a sole proprietor, bro, but I do advise people to go for LLC because obviously you want to build a business, not self-employed. So without LLC, you won't have legal access to be able to employ people. So, but with LLC, you can employ people. So yeah, I would advise you to go for LLC. So yeah, this is how Seller Amp works. All these softwares, you obviously it won't be for free. You have to subscribe for them. All the softwares are not for free. So this is how Seller Amp looks like. But so if Seller Amp gives you a snapshot of how the product looks like, right, then you have to go for a deeper analysis using Keeper. So Keeper is another ball game, right? There are quite a lot of videos you can watch on YouTube, blah 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 blah. It's really good one. Keeper is for deeper analysis, but Seller Amp just gives you snapshots to know, oh yeah, do I want to go for this? Don't I want to go for this? You register with the brands, they ask for your, yeah, obviously register your brand, they will ask for your business name, business details. They won't tell you what's your name. You tell them my name is Mickey. They'll be like, who are you? Yeah, USA require more money to start up though, because for getting in the US, some brands require for 300 brands, 300 units at some point. So yeah, US is really big. You have a big marketplace, so obviously you need big capital to come in. But within the UK is still reasonable. Not even UK, within EU, right? Within Europe, you need just little, not too much money to start up. And it's between 1 to 3 grand. You should be able to start up your reselling. But if you are from Canada, yeah, Canada as well is a bit similar to US but lower to US because the biggest marketplace for Amazon in the whole world is the US, then followed by Germany, then followed by UK, then Canada is somewhere below. So Canada wouldn't really need much more capital as well to start up. But anyways, any capital they need, obviously, it is for you to be able to go find your business. So the more capital you have to put in, the more profits you're gonna see. So you wouldn't imagine me investing. How much does US require? I wouldn't say it require anything. It just, yes, Germany is bigger than UK marketplace. Germany is. It sounds funny, but Germany is bigger. Yeah. How much does Amazon? I wouldn't say it requires a specific amount in the US, right? Start with what you can start with. But the reason why it would need more is UK is the big. US is the biggest marketplace in the whole world, right? And they have this population, wild population. So Amazon will want a reasonable unit of product that can even go around your state, not to talk of the country. You get what I mean, Leah? Like, yeah. That's it. It's really big in the US, to be honest. So if UK is just like Texas, so if UK is requiring maybe 3 grand to start up, what would US be requiring? 56 straight, or how many states is in the US? I've forgotten. then imagine UK is just like Texas. So just you should have an idea of what you should be looking at to be able to cover the whole country. And if you can't cover the whole country as well, obviously you want a business that keeps flowing, right? You don't want to cheapen your product today. Yeah, probably 10 grand to start up, to think of. At least 10 grand in the US. I would agree with that. 10 grand. So yeah, so for this startup kit I've said earlier on, these are just the basic software you will need for your seller account to start up your business. These softwares are compulsory, not optional. Seller Keeper, and your seller central account. It is compulsory. It's Germany market bigger than Nigeria market. So Chris, no comment for that. But I would say for Amazon, obviously it's bigger. That's really low capital for any business. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, is a really low capital for every. But at least you want to start from somewhere, understand the business before you scale up. So I wouldn't tell you, oh yeah, to start bring 100 grand in. So you need to start from small, understand the business, make your mistakes with little capital before you think of investing or striking hard. No, Dr. Nana. For in the UK, we actually need lesser than that to start up. To be honest, we're coming, Dr. Nana. Maybe 3 grand, 1 grand to start up. Then when you know the game, know know the corners and everything, obviously you can then strike high. You can go with startup as low as 1 grand. But I wouldn't advise less than 1 grand, to be honest. I wouldn't advise less than 1 grand. I won't start free. If I fail me, you go be a one trouser. Make it. Yeah, start small, right? Then go from there. So this is an example of the progression I want everyone to go with. Like, start small, then you just keep going higher. I started with Engineer Femi is one of my students as well. So he started with 1.5 or 1.5 grand. I know I have an idea of where his business is right now. He started with 1.5 grand, 1,500. So I know where he is right now in his business. So yeah, so this is kind of progression we are looking at. Or 98%, if not 100% of my students were able to meet 10 grand in less than 90 days of starting. So yeah, I would say with a little capital, we can scale you up to 10 grand. So yeah, so this is just a little, just get a random screenshot of my student success. So I have to crop their name so you won't, because most of them are here. So I don't want you guys to know their average sales. So I just put A and B, right? So you can see this person. Well, let me see if I can bring this screenshot a bit low. I don't want to show this person's name. Oh yeah. So yeah, this person comment says, in my 7 weeks journey of starting, all thanks to this amazing community. So this person was able to hit his 10 grand sales in 7 weeks of starting the business. So can you see the chart, right? I think first month he was able to hit about maybe 4.8 grand, and second month he was able to hit maybe 5 something grand in 7 weeks of starting the business. Now this person is on the live stream, but I don't want to show this person's name, so I just have to crop the name up there. So this person is able to hit 10 grand sales in 7 weeks, and this person was able to hit his 10 grand sales in I would say less than 30 days, because I think it started at the end of the month, yeah, and this screenshot was took at the beginning of the month, yeah. So in the first month he made about less than 1 grand, second month 2 grand, then third month he went up to 5 grand. Then this screenshot was took from the beginning of the first month. So was able to get his own 10k sales as well between less than 90 days. So I'm just gonna put a question out there, right? So what would you think would be the reason for this person to achieve his 10 grand in 7 weeks and this person in average of 3 months? What do you think would be the reason? I want to see some comment in there, right? What do you think might be the reason for this person to eat up in 7 weeks 10 grand sales? Mindset? Yeah, good. 7 weeks and 3 months. Startup capital. Yes, that's good, Vivian. Yeah, fear, good mentorship and consistency. Yeah, no, they are all under my mentorship, right? They are all under my mentorship program. But this person was able to achieve this one in 7 weeks, and this one in 3 months. The product he or she is seeing and is really moving. Yes. Consistency. Yes. Yeah. So this is a screenshot of when they eat up their 10k in sales, right? In yeah, when they eat up their 10k, because I will be on your neck until you eat that 10k within less than within 3 months. I will always be on your neck, because my target is, because I have a roadmap I do follow, that you must eat this in 90 days. Then, because if you be able to eat it in 90 days, then I would say you are ripe for the business. Then you can grow. Then you can, think of grow bigger, investing more, and then think of how to expand. Think of expansion. Think of employing a VA. Go from there. So yeah, so this is a screenshot of the 10 weeks, right? And this screenshot is a screenshot of their fourth month of sales. So this person that was able to eat up 10 grand in 7 weeks, this is just 1 month sale of his fourth month, and this person fourth month. So what would you say is the difference again? What might be yeah, a long time, Apollo. Thanks for joining. So what would you say the difference between or what causes the difference in sales at the end of their fourth month as well? So remember, this is the total sales of how they get up to 10k, right? But this screenshot under is just for their 1 month. Yeah, okay, investment. I'm trying to see more comment there, guys. What would you think might be fourth month sales, reinvestment? Okay, maybe this person is taking out his profits, swallowing the profit. Yeah, to be honest, I would say, the kind of product they are getting, their dedication to the business as well, their capital, the time they invest in as well, the time they invest in matters a lot. I would say the time they invest in matters a lot. So and these people now have been with me for maybe less than maybe 6-7 months now. Maybe, no, let me see, maybe less than a year. But with this one, I wouldn't imagine what they're making now, per month. So obviously it should be something a bit okay than what we're saying. And this is a good feedback from one of my students on my trust pilot. And obviously and most people don't know my name here, but my name is Sam. My real name is Sam, but most people knows me as Daddy. My real name is Sam. So this is one of my my student feedback. I know I have quite a lot there, but I just have to screenshot one, and just see we are really doing a good job and how to scale everyone to overboard. That person is me. I don't like see plenty money somewhere on you. That's funny, man. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna ask us why posting this webinar, right? I've received quite a lot of questions in the DM, and I said I'm gonna kickstart. I'm gonna answer this question on live stream. I will never remember, so I know, right? Most people know that video, so it's quite difficult to comment. Even when people comment, it sounds strange. I'm like, who's Sam? So yeah, most people come. Even my friends call me Daddy. Most people don't even know my real name, so most people call me Daddy. And yeah, I think I prefer the name, to be honest. But yeah, most asked questions in my DM when I start posting this flyer about these things. I'd be like, yeah, I would be able to answer this on live stream. So I know quite a lot of people might have that same question in mind, but they might not know how to ask, or maybe trying to see if someone else will ask. So yeah, I'm just gonna be asking for the purpose of people that have all this question is in mind. Yeah, 1-5, yes, call Sam. Yeah, how much capital do you need to kickstart? Obviously, I would say between 1 to 3 grand. Between 1 to 3 grand, realistically, between 1 to 3 grand. So I wouldn't tell you 10 grand, because you obviously want to start small. Then when you understand the business, then you can invest more in the business to grow bigger. So yeah, I would say between 1 to 3 grand to start up. And are we all here? Can we still hear me? Just want to make sure someone else is not asking this question in my DM again, just to make sure I'm clearing this out. I'm clearing out this. I'm trashing this out on live now, so everyone can hear the business, hear the answers to this question, because these are most frequently asked questions. So some of the questions are even asked by maybe 2 or 3 different people. Right, don't worry, just come on the live. I'm gonna explain. So are we all here? Can we still hear me? Mickey. I'm not seeing a comment. I think I'm talking to myself. Hello. Oh yeah. I think it's only Mickey and Leah I'm seeing here. Is anyone here? I'm seeing 34 viewers, but no one is typing. Are you guys hiding from me? Yeah, game wave Denti. Okay, yeah, good. Thank you guys. Yeah, okay. So people ask how much capital they need to kickstart. Say between 1 to 3 grand in the UK. For the US, I would say up to 10 grand to start up. Just working on. Oh yeah, guys. Thank you. I'll shake. I understand. So someone asked me specifically regarding, can I use the business for sponsorship? I would say I wouldn't be able to give a legal advice regarding the business for sponsorship, but all I can say is my business has a license to sponsor, can issue a COS. So I think that should answer the question, right? But I'm not in a legal position to be able to tell you yes or no. But if I tell you my business, I do same business, and it has a license to sponsor, obviously that should answer that question. If you are here, I think that person joined earlier on, but I'm not sure if the person is still here. But I hope this person is still here, and I hope you understand what I said. Yeah, and can this be my main hustle, right? So I started this off as a side hustle alongside my other. Yes, I try. Can this be my main hustle? So I started this off as a side hustle as well, and obviously currently now is my main hustle, and my other businesses now looks like a side hustle. Even my real estate business now looks like a side hustle. So Amazon FBA. And how do I start? You can always start by, we have 2 ways of starting. You can start by obviously jumping on YouTube, watching videos. I'll be coming on live more often as well. You can ask more questions, and or as well you can actually jump my paid mentorship, because I have 2 types of mentorship. I have the free mentorship. I have the group for free mentorship whereby people ask questions. But what I do is, if I see quite a lot of questions in the free mentorship, I just create a video to answer all the questions and just post there for you guys to see. So I do have a Discord channel for free mentorship whereby people can actually ask questions, ask a lot of things, anything you want to ask there. Obviously I would give an honest how do I become your student. Yeah, there are 2 ways to become my student. Obviously I would want to book a call with you to be able to see what your drive is. Yeah, that's how I should go. How you doing? Because most people just go for the money, and they wouldn't have enough time. So I want to understand your situation to know if it's actually a good fit for you, to be honest. So I'll be talking about my fee later on by the end of this webinar, to be able to talk if you want to join my mentorship or not. But emphasis on there's actually a free mentorship guide as well, whereby I am able to answer any question. And anytime you see me on live, I don't really come live, but if I do have more engaging free mentorship student, I'll be coming on live more often to trash out any questions you guys have, to be able to go from there. Yep. This question is for Q&A. Do we have any question? Or do you guys want to come in the box to have a chat? Do you want to come in the box, or do you want to go ask me the question? Is the US system different than the UK? Yeah, US is similar, but I would say is the same app, right? But it is a different marketplace. So Amazon for UK is amazon.co.uk, and for the US is amazon.com. So it's kind of a bit different. What's gonna be? How can I become your student? Obviously, I showed you. If you want to drop me your number and email in my DM, I would contact you. I'll be talking about the fee earlier on, but just stay right here on the live stream. I'll be talking about the fee as well. So yeah, you can drop your details in my DM. Please, I don't DM people. In case if anyone is DMing you, I don't DM people. So because I know people might be creating a fake account that now start DMing you. Yeah, I'm here, become my student, but I don't DM people. I only reply. I don't DM anyone. So if you see a DM from anyone, no, that's not me, and that's probably a fake account.
I only reply to people. I don't DM anyone. So yep. If ask them to call me, have your fee. Yeah. So anyone have any question regarding all I've said earlier on? Remember, Amazon FBA is all about you buying product, ship everything to Amazon warehouse, Amazon handle the picking, packing, shipment, and everything. Do we have any question? Queen Zizi, you've been silent. Yeah, I do have a website, right? So my website is www.sellerguide.co.uk. I'll be displaying that soon as well. So yeah, this is my mentorship model. I have a free mentorship and I have a paid mentorship program. So if you go on my website, so this is what you're gonna see on there. So this is my website. If anyone wants to check it out, you'll see quite a lot of videos on there. I talk in details about how Amazon FBA works as well, and quite little information. So this is how the starter pack is always free. And what you have access to is, I do have a Discord channel. For the sake of this life, I do have a Discord channel which is for free mentorship people, and you have access to me on live. But I wouldn't do one-on-one with you. I won't do one-on-one. I won't jump on your screen. I would only comment. I would always reply you in the group chat. So in case if anyone else do have that kind of issues as well, they can obviously relate with my answer and relate with the video I'll be making. I can create a video from my screen, show you how my screen works, blah blah blah, click on this, click on this, click on this. So in case everyone can get that at once, but I wouldn't jump on one-on-one with you. So we do have the blueprint as well, whereby you have access to my videos on my website when you sign up for my mentorship program, blah blah blah. But most popular there is the Airlight mentorship, because with this one you won't have access to the student chat, whereby because we have the private Discord channel for the student whereby we discuss more intensively. I share free leads as well. I share more product. But I'm gonna be sharing a lead soon on how selling actually work. About most people here, you've been seeing good deals before, but you don't identify as a good deal to sell on Amazon. But I'll be displaying one soon on how this work. So do you guys have? Can you guys see this website? www.sellerguide.co.uk. Do we all see the website? Have anyone accessed it yet? Do you see it? Do we send the 10k to Amazon, or is that in it? No, you don't have to send the 10 grand. You are not sending money to anyone, Leah. You are using the money to actually get a product. You are not paying Amazon. The only fees you will be paying Amazon would be this Amazon seller account. My head is covering. Sorry. So that's the only fee you pay in Amazon, and this software is. So you're not paying no one money. You're only using your capital to get product alone. So do we all see this website? Let me move my head. Sorry. Yeah, good news, we're coming. Good news, we're coming. So this is my website, www.sellerguide.co.uk. It's also on my page as well. So if you go to my page, you will see the link there to my website. Yeah. But if you do want to have a private discussion with me as well, just drop your number and your email in my DM. I will get in touch with you. Or if you click on the apply to highlight button or contact form, my team will get in touch with you as well. So my team will eventually get in touch with you via email. So you need to always keep an eye on your email, because they reply back through email most of the time, or they might just give you a call. But if you don't answer, they will just drop an email for you. So keep an eye. That's this. Yeah, obviously it is, right? It is. So I'm just gonna be showing one of the analysis of how a good product looks like, right? So let me see. So do anyone have access? Can you all see my screen, right? Just want to show you how Amazon and Seller Hub works. Let me move my ugly face to the side. So can we all see this new screen? Can we see this Amazon page? I missed some of the live because of my network, but I can't send you. Yeah, obviously, I think Leah, you're my moderator, right? You should have access to the live after this, or just activate the live play. Please let me know if we can all see this screen. Just want to give you a snapshot of how Amazon works. Okay, yeah, yes. Okay, yeah, good. So this is a brand called Alo, right? So I've been elongated for this brand, blah blah blah. Ignore all of this. This is what we explain in details later on. So, but what we should focus on here is estimated sales. The sales this product is selling for 50 plus per month, right? And it's selling on Amazon for 155. So yeah, sales price here is gonna be one. Yeah, let me change the sales price currently to 155.08. So sales price on Amazon, if Amazon is selling this product for 155, and seller I'm to give you an analysis that this product is selling 50 per month. Doesn't let month see the record. Oh, I think I might find a way to be able to. But I do see live recording when some people are monitored on their live stream. I do see the live recording. But I think maybe I didn't give the access though. But I think I gave ZZ the access. So today got he told me today, so I would be able to do it. So I will check it out. So or if I can download it, I can download it and send to everyone as well. If you want the live recording of this live. So it says this selling for 155, right? But the cost price I was able to get this product for, I mean, you need to give the access to it. Oh, okay, yeah, I will do. So the cost price was $84.99. Obviously, don't mind the cost price. There are some cheaper product, right? There are some product that maybe buy for £1, £2, but gifting is restricted on the live stream. We don't need gifting, so no stress. So no ask again. If I can see the screen, everyone else can see. Yeah. So this profit you're seeing right here, can you see the? So can we all see this profit? So this profit you're seeing right here is is your total profit. Let me say your net profit after Amazon have taken all their fees. So what this is a snapshot of Seller Arm. So Seller Arm tells you your exact profit after Amazon fees. Oh, sorry if you can see that. Yeah, just trying to appeal these what's it called, this suspension they've given to me. So do we all get that? So Amazon, so this Seller Amp, right, it calculates the profit after Amazon takes their fee. We have to profit. I didn't get that question. We have so this is profit margin. This is ROI. So this is, right, the slide I showed you earlier, Amazon FBA gave you between 10 to 30% ROI monthly, right? But this product exactly is even 40% ROI. So which is a bit higher. You won't see this in real estate, to be honest. So this 40% ROI. So this is exact profit. You can see this as a pound sign, and this is profit margin, 22% profit margin, then 40% ROI. And where are we getting this product from? We are getting from the common Eva. Is anyone here in the UK, right? Do we need who not do economics to that ROI? From like when you talk about a store. Oh yeah, I get it. But they just, so this is your exact profit. Then where are we getting this from? This is from the common stores everyone in the UK would be familiar with. We're getting this from Argos. Obviously, let me see if this will load up. Oh yeah, so Argos sell this currently for this, right? But they have this code for 50% currently right now. So if you are buying this, you'll be buying for $84.99, and Amazon is still selling at 155. Before Argos was selling for 169, right? So this sales might not take long. It might be off by tomorrow, maybe next tomorrow. But obviously, how many people will see these sales at this time? Before they see it now, it's selling for 169 again. This sales is off, and we've gotten it today already. Maybe I've gotten a couple of units as well. So if this product is selling, I'm just gonna ask a quick question, right? If this product is selling 50 plus per month, 40% ROI, and let's see how many competitors we have. We have 4 competitors. That 4 FBA sellers selling. This one have 3 units, 2 units, 2 units, 147 units. So how many units would you recommend to buy on this product? Let me see let me see if you are really good in mathematics here. This product is selling 50 plus per month. We have 4 competitors, right? How many units would you recommend to buy? 2 or 3, okay? Yep. I'm waiting to see more comment. Ten. Yep. 3, okay. I see some people are not really good with maths, yeah. Mickey, I see you're not really good in maths. You're only good in English typing. So if I'm just gonna say the question one more time. This product is selling 50 plus per month, 50 plus sales per month. We have 4 competitors. How many units would you recommend to buy? I go buy all I want. Autonomy. So in this case, I would say if you're selling 50 plus and we have 4 competitors, obviously I will add myself to it to making 5. That means at average, everyone should be able to buy 100. No, Leah, I wouldn't say 100. Everyone should be able to buy at least maximum of 10. Because what we want to do is what we can actually sell off in a month. That is my target. I'm not buying stock for longer term to keep to next year. I want something I can actually buy and sell off in a month. So I would say maximum of 10. So obviously if one profit is giving you 34 pounds, right? 10 should give you about 340, 350 in profit just on this product alone. Now Bitcoin. So if 1 unit is giving you 34 pound profit, 10 units should give you about 350, less than 350 in profit. So that means this product alone will be giving you at least 350 by the end of the month at average. So imagine you having more product, more bigger product. So I'm just gonna show this one as well. I have this one. This product has a lower ROI. So this now depends on your personal preference. You've had a product that has 40% ROI, you have one that have 22%. If you don't want to go for this, depends on you. If you don't want to go for, which is why I said everything now depends on your decision making skills. Yeah, should I go for this or should I just keep it and go for another product? So this one has a lower ROI, which is 22% ROI. This is selling 500 plus a month. You have just 3 FBA competitors here. How many units would you recommend to buy? If or should I ask, would you go for this, yes or no? And if yes, how many units would you buy in this one? 150. Leah. Remember the cost price is £100, right? And if you're getting 150, that's about 15 grand. Now, Leah, you must be too rich. Oh, I should ask the question again. Okay, I said, so this one is selling 500 units per month, right? And you have just 3 you can see the FBA sellers here, 3 competitors on Amazon. So how many units would you recommend to buy for this one? And would you go for it or not? Because he has a lower ROI, was 22%. Would you go for it? Yeah, obviously, I wouldn't. The max I would go for this one is maybe go for maximum of 20. 5, yeah, I would go, though, depending on my cash flow for that week, right? So, but maximum is 20 that I can go for this one. Despite is selling 500, I might just set it off in one. In the ROI, yeah, the ROI is low. So depending on your, cash flow for that month or for that week, you'll be like, do I have excess money to spare? Let me just go for maybe 5, 10, 15. But obviously, Leah, I wouldn't go for 150. The ROI is low. So I would have invested more in this one, in this other one, this one, and sell onto the next month than buying 22%. Buying 100. And I'm investing only. I'm just showing the kind of product I do like to see, right? So, but they are obviously more cheaper brands, more cheaper product there, whereby you buy product for £2. Most makeup product are maybe cutting for cash, for cost price of maybe £2, £3, £4, sell for 10, 15, 11, make £2, £3 profit. But sometimes so you can start small with that one. That one keeps going, and when you have more cash flow, you can go into this. While your little capital keeps going into beauty, right? And your big capital goes into bigger products. That when you do boom, you make good sales, you make good deal. This one are more of Bitcoin, but the way the market go rise. Yeah, you have to study the graph as well, but I can't really go into that on this live because I don't want to take much of our time. I know we spent over 1 hour here already. So yeah, so that is just a little snapshot of how seller and would work. So you have estimated sales of what is selling. So in this one, you're not creating a new product, right? You know product that is actually selling before. That is what you're going for, not a new product entirely. So we have an idea of how many is it selling per month already before we can think of how many units we want to get. So yeah, so that's just it. And for seller account, if you want to create your seller account, let me do this seller. Okay, yeah. So this is my seller guide website. So for those of you that don't have access, maybe you're on this live and you can access it. So this is how it looks like, yeah. So what is this for? Just a snapshot of who should go for Amazon FBA or e-commerce. So yeah, this is my packages inside the academy, blah blah blah. So these are just my feedback from most of my students. So yeah, so just little feedback from students and blah blah blah. So okay, yeah, this is me with my ball head. So yeah, you go for them. You can contact us through here or email this, and my team will get in touch with you. So yeah, that's all for today. So do we have any question, or do we want to come up? How do I want to kill this off? Do we have any question? Do anyone want to come up? If you want to come up, send a request. If you want to come up, if you want a website like that, contact me. Yeah, obviously Mickey is a website designer as well. If you want a website, you can contact Mickey. Mickey is a website designer. If you want to come up, kindly send a request. If you want to ask me a question, you can come up now, have a chat. How do I even... The shell lion. You want a lion, Mickey? Do you want a lion? Do anyone want to come up? I feel everyone don't want to come up. I'll be satisfied with with my lecture today about this. How to go ahead with this. Are we satisfied? Think I've accepted. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, welcome in here. How you doing? I did come make a switch from laptop to phone. Okay. Yeah, sure. I did come make a switch from laptop to phone. Okay. Why am I echoing? I did come make a switch from laptop to phone. Okay. What am I doing? Ooh. Why is he echoing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Do you know?
Alright, can you make sure that live recording
What?
is activated on my thing?
Oh, the live recording, right? Let me see.
Go to my moderator.
Yeah. Let me check it out. Live. And if you do want the live recording, just let me know so I can just activate that on yours as well. Moderator. Yeah. Yeah, accept. Yep, thank you. Moderators, please try to help me accept the request when you're requesting. But yeah, live recording. Yeah, I think I've just done that now. Alright, live recording for you. I've just activated everything. Yeah, do anyone here wants the live recording as well? So I can just activate that on your end. I think I've done that for you.